Consumer Reporter this morning. Sending your kids to college is expensive, but there are a lot of smart ways to save for college. But the best way probably is to cut the most obvious cost, and that is choose a school with a low-cost tuition bill. Certified financial planner Gary Abely joining us this morning with some interesting ways to save. Gary, good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see you. You've got some experience in this.
Well, I do. I have two daughters that are actually touring campuses right now in preparation. They're going into high school in their senior year. And we're finding a lot of neat information. We're finding that there are some colleges that are actually loan-free.
What's a loan-free college?
Well, a loan-free college uses grants and scholarships together with a work-study program where the student hopefully graduates without any debt at all.
Wow.
Which is really, and some colleges actually offer free tuition and fees. Also, if you're willing to work, some are 10 hours a week, something like that. So there's a lot of opportunities to really cut cost. And some of these schools are great schools. Stanford, Davidson are actually loan-free schools.
Okay, let's start with a few on the top of your list. Maximizing financial aid. How can you do this?
Right, so everybody can start applying for Pell Grants as early as October. And what they want to do is they want to look at the free application for federal student aid. And that will let them know, based on their family income and based on their family assets, just how much of a grant that they'll be able to get.
Okay, and if you can't get the grant and the financial aid, you can also apply for scholarships.
Absolutely, and some scholarships are need-based, and some, of course, are based on academics and how well that student has done. But some are extracurricular activities, athletics, and others, so there's a multitude of scholarships.
And a number of very unique ones for specific groups of students.
Exactly, and something that might be encouraging for our listeners, on private schools, nobody pays sticker, the sticker price.
Yeah.
Only about 11% of individuals actually pay the stated tuition.
The full ticket price.
Right. Actually, the discounts are typically more than 50% off of what we see posted. So they're not as bad, but obviously the cheapest route is go to a community college, transfer to a state school, you cut down on the transportation costs, but people shouldn't overlook the private schools because many of these offer a free loan.
Really good. Okay, and if you're still in high school, taking advanced placement courses will help you speed along the process. You mentioned the community college, but this is also a good way.
Absolutely. The IB program at high schools and the advanced placement offer free college credits. So you'll get out of school hopefully on time. You won't have an extra year to complete that, 4 or 5 year degrees. So that's great advice as well.
Okay, and one other thing on your list, if you work while in college, you can tap employer tuition assistance.
Well, many employers will offer a subsidized tuition or offer maybe up to $5,000 of tuition assistance, so that's another great way. I know Arizona State, where I went, has a program for people working at Starbucks to offer those individuals free tuition and all.
Terrific.
So there's just a lot to search when you're in this process.
So you really need to do your homework.
You do.
Okay.
You do, and get started early. Because some of those financial aids, not the Pell Grant, but some financial aids, it's first come, first serve. So they actually run out of money, so you need to start early.
So when it comes, okay, very good advice, Gary. Thank you. Where can people find more information?
They can find us at financialgroup.com.
Okay, Gary, great to see you. Thank you.